Long ago, in the northern lands of ancient India, there lived King Uttanapada. He had two queens, Suruchi and Suniti. Suruchi was beautiful and proud, while Suniti was gentle, kind, and devoted. The king loved Suruchi more, and so her son Uttama was treated as the royal heir. But little Dhruv, the son of Suniti, was often forgotten, left in the shadows of the palace. Even as a child, Dhruv's eyes sparkled with quiet strength, though his heart longed for love. One day, Dhruv ran into the royal court where his father sat on the throne. He climbed the steps and tried to sit in his father's lap, like any child would. But Queen Suruchi stopped him sharply. She said, "This seat belongs to my son. You have no right here. If you wish to sit on this throne, go and ask God to make you my child in your next birth." The words struck Dhruv like lightning. He stood silent, his tiny hands trembling, tears in his eyes, but within those tears was born a fire, the fire of determination. Crying, Dhruv ran to his mother Suniti. He asked, "Mother, why does Queen Suruchi hate me? Where can I find the love I seek?" Suniti embraced him and said softly, "My child, the one who loves everyone equally is Lord Vishnu, the protector of the world. If you seek his grace, no one can deny you anything." Her words lit a lamp inside Dhruv's heart. He wiped his tears, folded his hands, and whispered, "Then I shall find him, mother. I shall meet God himself." And so, a 5-year-old boy left the comfort of his palace and walked alone into the deep forest, his heart filled with faith, his steps guided by courage. The forest was vast, filled with wild animals and silence. But Dhruv walked on, chanting the name of the Lord. Soon, a radiant sage appeared before him. It was the divine sage Narada. Narada smiled and said, "Child, your devotion is pure. Chant this mantra, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudeva. Through this, you will find the Lord." Dhruv bowed and began his journey of penance. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. In the heart of the forest, Dhruv stood still in meditation. He gave up food, then water, then even breath, living only on the power of his faith. Animals gathered around him peacefully. The wind grew silent, and the heavens watched in awe. Such strength, in such a small child, had never been seen before. The earth trembled at his devotion. Even the gods in the sky bowed to his will. One day, as Dhruv stood motionless in deep meditation, a blinding light appeared before him, brighter than the sun. When he opened his eyes, Lord Vishnu himself stood there, four-armed, dressed in golden silk, holding the conch, the discus, the mace, and the lotus. Tears streamed down Dhruv's face. He tried to speak, but words failed him. Vishnu smiled and said, "Dhruv, I am pleased with your devotion. Ask for any boon." Dhruv folded his hands and said, "Lord, I ask only for you, for your eternal presence in my heart." Vishnu blessed him and said, "You shall shine forever in the heavens as the Dhruv star, a symbol of steadfast faith." Years passed. Dhruv grew wise and noble. When his time on earth ended, he rose to the skies, his soul becoming the shining Dhruva Tara, the North Star.